Awesome. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Checking to see West versus Northfield coming up. 1, 2, 3, testing. Yeah. Testing, there we go. All right, I think we got it going. Game's gonna start at about 4:45. All right, well, good afternoon, softball fans. We're here at Scarlet Field at Mankato West, where West will be taking on Northfield in this Big Nine matchup. Two of the best teams in the conference. Should be a good one for you. Starting a little early because of the forecast. Clouds are hanging over, but right now just some sprinkles. So leading off for Northfield is going to be the center fielder, number 10, number 12, Courtney Graff. Gertis, the pitcher for West, delivers low, ball one. Seeing if they can get this game in before the rain or weather through the storm. Change it from Gertis. It gets a foul ball to even the count at 1-1. Graff, the leadoff hitter for Northfield. Gertis delivers low, but Graff was biting on it, so it brings the count to 1-2 strikes. Graff, the lefty slapper.
try it this next half inning. If it sounds
All right, well, apparently I hit the wrong button, so you couldn't hear any of the action for the bottom of the first for the Scarlets. It was a 1-2-3 inning highlighted by a Northfield shortstop grab to rob Jillian Olsen of a hit, diving catch. So we're going to be in the second inning scoreless. Top of the second for Northfield. So just to recap, the West first was a strikeout by Hagen, followed by Olsen popping up, getting robbed of a hit by Menson, the shortstop for Northfield, and then Maddie Bodie popping it up to the pitcher. So here we are in the second inning, scoreless. Gertis delivers in the dirt, bounces off of Bance's helmet for ball one. So a little bit of sprinkles. It shouldn't factor too much into the game. Gertis delivers low again, ball two. She has the towel in her pocket, so don't think it's slipping out of her hand. 2 balls, no strikes. Nice pitch there. 2 balls, 1 strike. A good cut by Horman, the catcher for Northfield. Gertis comes right back. Even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter here in the second inning. And Gertis with a nice comeback after being down 2-0 in the count. Comes back with 3 straight strikes for the strikeout, her second of the game.
Base number 13, Jamie Triplett.
First baseman Jamie Triplett now hitting for Northfield with 1 down. Gertis delivers low, ball 1. An eventful top of the first for Northfield, but nothing to show for it as they try to score from second to home on an infield hit. Hagen gobbles up the ground out, so 2 down.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 7, Ruby Holman.
It's going to bring up the number 8 hitter for Northfield, the right fielder, Ruby Holman. She falls that one straight back, and Gertis gets ahead 0-1. Big swings by these teams. Aggressive against 2 of the better pitchers. We're going to foul this one. That's going to go out of play. Quickly 0-2. The number 8 hitter for Northfield. Gertis gets set to deliver. 0-2 the count. Vance set up outside, but just a little bit too outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. Gertis with a nice quick inning. Northfield goes down 1-2-3 in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. So West will get their chance in the second. Still no score as we head to the bottom of 2. So for the Scarlets, coming up here in the bottom of the second, it'll be Carlson, Emery, and Vance. 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Scarlets. Now, if you want to go back and watch some of these highlights of the game or just look at it again, it'll be on the 24/7 Ball Sports YouTube channel. Go back and watch after the game. We'll have it on there. If you want to read some articles about some of the members who go to 24/7 Ball Sports, we have a section under the member minutes called Get to Know You, where I kind of interview the players and ask them some fun questions about their plans for after high school, some of their favorite classes or athletes. Pretty fun to hear their responses, and I've been so impressed. So many of them saying how much they love science, and so many of them want to play sports after college, after high school. All right, so leading off for the Scarlets here in the bottom of the second is Brett Carlson, who will be playing in college, going to Gustavus next year. She takes low for ball one. Just minor sprinkles. She's swinging at the high one, Blandon, delivering high. That rise ball is working well for her so far. 1-1 the count. No score, bottom of two. 4-5-6 for the Scarlets coming up this inning. Carlson with a good cut, but it's going to be fouled back. And a fan catches the ball all the way back in the grass. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carlson. Blandon delivers low, 2-2. Hoping to get this game in before the rain, if there is going to be rain. Solid cut by Carlson, but it's right to the shortstop in the dirt. She makes a strong throw over to one. For 1 down, Menson again, the shortstop for Northfield. Rob Jillian Olsen of a hit, diving catch back in the first. So now Carly Emery's going to hit, the right fielder for the Scarlets, and the reigning Prep Athlete of the Week for KUIC. A pretty cool story they did, talking to her, featuring all the work she's done. Batting in that 5 spot. They count on her for a lot of RBIs and big hits. And her patience at the plate, her leadership. So KUIC, she was the Prep Athlete of the Week, if you want to go check out that video and interview with her. As she fouls one off, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a drive. Look at that shot. That's got to be gone. Wow, what a bomb. Line drive, home run straight to center. Scarlets lead 1-0. No doubter on that one. After it left the bat, you could probably hear it. What a sweet sound. 1-0 Scarlets. Carly Emery, a bomb. What a shot there, no doubter, line drive, just a beautiful swing. The Scarlets lead 1-0, bottom of the second. I was talking to Carly's dad after the Austin game where West hit 5 home runs, and she wanted in on that, but she didn't even get a pitch to hit, so happy for her to get one here. Probably a little more meaningful in a closer game too. Bance, the swing, and the fly out to the shortstop again. She's quickly retired, so now there's 2 down in the second. Laura Rayberg's going to bat for the Scarlets. Blandon delivers ball 1. Man, as soon as that left Emery's bat, you could tell it was going. The sound, just a sweet sound. A hard hit by Rayberg, but right to the third baseman. And that'll be the 3rd out. But Carly Emery, the solo shot, a no-doubter to give the Scarlets the 1-0 lead after 2. So we're going to head to the third with the Scarlets leading 1-0 off of the Carly Emery home run. The only hit the Scarlets have, granted it's early, but hey, they make it count. Seems like the sprinkles have stopped, at least for now. We'll see if that'll hold up for the rest of the game. They started this a few minutes early, about 15 minutes early started the game to try to avoid the rain.
For the Raiders in the top of the third inning, batting ninth, the left fielder, number 2, Megan Snyder.
So leading off for the Raiders here in the third, it's going to be the left fielder, Snyder, as Gertis gets ready to deliver. She delivers low, ball 1. Northfield looked like they had a chance in the first, but kind of ran themselves out of it being a little too aggressive. Gertis delivers low. 2 balls, no strikes. Gertis comes right back, firing the heat. 2 balls, 1 strike. Number 9 hitter for Northfield. It's going to be a ground ball, but it's going to drift foul. 2-2 the count. And Gertis delivers again. Another foul ball. She'll get another chance here in the top of the third with no outs. Snyder, the batter for Northfield. Scarlets took the lead in the bottom of the second off of a Carly Emery home run. And no doubter. The only hit for the Scarlets early in this game. Gertis delivers high. 3 balls and 2 strikes, full count. Raiders number 9 hitter. And high, and Snyder does a nice job of laying off. So Northfield will have their leadoff runner on here in the third. And it's back to the top of the order, and Courtney Graff, the center fielder. So runner on 1, no outs. Graff a slapper. Scarlets expecting the bunt. She takes high for ball 1. Snyder, the runner at 1. She got on by a walk. Nobody out. Graff's gonna single up the middle. Snyder's gonna stay at second. Almost got picked off. So Northfield now runners on first and second with nobody out. They're going to be at the number 2 spot in their order.
Shortstop number 10,
Menson. The shortstop, who's had a couple of nice defensive plays so far. Nobody out. Raiders on first and second. She shows bunt, lunges at it. Strike 1. See how the Scarlet defense responds after taking the 1-0 lead. Benson shows bunts, offers again. So strike 2. Runners and the batter getting the sign. See if they do something with 2 strikes. Gertis just misses outside. Tried to paint that outside corner. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Raiders on first and second after a walk and a hit. Gertis, it's a ground ball to Rayberg, a tough play. Wow, Scarlet defense coming up big again. Tough play by Rayberg. Bobbles it at third, fires it over to 1. She's going to be safe, but then Northfield again trying to score from second to home on a ground ball that didn't leave the infield, and she's thrown out at home. Alert plays by the Scarlet defense. Perfect throw home. Bance hangs on. And so it's going to set up runners on first and third. Well, now she takes second. So second and third, 1 down. It's going to be Stanton, the hitter for Northfield. Looked like Rayberg, when she fielded that, it was going to be a tough play. Like the squeeze play was on, but it's foul. It's the second time in the first and the third Northfield tried to score all the way from second on a ball that never left the infield, and both times they're thrown out at the plate. Stanton's going to deliver an RBI hit up the middle. And this time they're going to hold the runner at third. Not going to try for 2, but the game is now tied at 1 apiece after Stanton delivers a hit up the middle.
Designated player number
So,
23, Emily Broden.
Runners at first and third for Northfield. It's going to be the DP, Broden, the hitter for Northfield. Still only 1 down. And the game now tied at 1 apiece. Nice scoop by Bance, the catcher. And they throw it all the way down to second. She slides in safe, but the runner on third does not go. So now second and third, 1 down. Pitch was a ball. Gertis again delivers high. So 2 balls, no strikes. It's number 4 hitter for Northfield in their lineup, with 1 down and a chance with runners on second and third. She grounds that one foul. The ground's been pretty bouncy with all the ground balls that have been hit, so I see the aggressiveness of going, but strong alert throws by the Scarlet defense has kept this a 1-1 game. She's gonna fly one deep. And the throw home. Ooh. Close play, but she's going to slide in for the sac fly. What a play, though. What a throw. Coming in from right field. Absolute bullet. So the run will score, and Northfield takes the 2-1 lead. Man, what a throw, though, to the plate. Thought it was deep enough where there wouldn't even been a chance, and then all of a sudden it comes in and it's close. But Northfield does take the 2-1 lead, but there are 2 outs. But still a runner at third for Northfield. It's going to be Entity, the hitter for Northfield. She takes strike 1. She grounds it to Carlson, comes up firing, and that's going to be the 3rd out. So Northfield takes the lead, 2-1. The official scorers are saying 2 hits, 1 error led to it. Couple of nice throws, though. Again, the Scarlet defense limiting the damage. Could have been a lot worse. Northfield with their first lead of the game is just the 3rd. West will come up to bat in their home half of the 3rd. Man, I might be biased, but I thought Emery had her at home. Just slid under it. And that's how Northfield got their second run on the sac fly. So leading off for the Scarlets here in the bottom of the third, it's going to be DeBow, Gertis, and then back to the top of the order in Hagen. So 8-9-1 hitters we'll see in the third.
Moving up for your Scarlets in the bottom of the third inning, batting eighth. Playing first base, number 4, Landry DeBow.
That's Landry DeBow, the first baseman for the Scarlets. Next year, she'll be going to the University of Sioux Falls to play basketball. She takes strike one. See how the Scarlets respond now, trailing for the first time in this game. It's only the third. Plenty of game left. She swings at the high changeup. 0-2 now the count. Bottom of the third, Northfield leading 2-1. DeBow fouls it off. Blandon, the pitcher for Northfield. A really good rise ball that's been tough for the Scarlet hitters to lay off on. Scarlets got their one run on a solo home run by Carly Emery. DeBow doing a good job laying off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the third. DeBow fouls that one off. A lot of good at-bats, a lot of foul balls so far in this game. But the Scarlets with only 1 hit so far. The Emery home run. DeBow lays off, 2-2 the count. DeBow leading off for the Scarlets in the third. She's the number 8 hitter in their lineup. Another foul ball, so a good at-bat here. You know, thinking back to the Northfield third, that's what kind of got their rally starting. A good at-bat to the number 9 hitter who drew the walk. Got the runner on base and then came around to score. And again, another foul ball. Close encounter there. Almost hit a fan who was bending over to tie her shoe. Heart kind of drops when you see that. Now DeBow staying disciplined, working the full count now. Great at bat by Landry DeBow. Full count to the Scarlets' leadoff hitter in the third. Another foul ball. Should have been keeping track. We got to be close to at least 10 pitches, I would think. Full count to Landry DeBow again. Another foul ball. What an at-bat. Blandon, the pitcher for Northfield. Full count again. And high, DeBow lays off. What an at-bat for Landry DeBow. Leadoff hitter on for the Scarlets. Huge at-bat.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 1, Brooklyn Gertis.
So now batting will be the pitcher, Brooklyn Gertis, the number 9 hitter. DeBow at first, nobody out. Ball 1. Scarlets trail 2-1 in the bottom of the third. DeBow's at first, nobody out. And there Blandon hits the outside corner, bringing the heat on that pitch. You could hear the snap in the catcher's glove. Even in the count at 1-1. And there's a base hit. Brooklyn Gertis delivers the line drive single. Now the Scarlets have the 8 and 9 hitters on base. Nobody out. And we're back to the top of the order with Maria Hagen.
Second base, number 7, Maria Hagen.
Nice job of the 8 and 9 hitters for West to get on base with nobody out. Great at bat by Landry DeBow, working the walk, and a line drive shot by Gertis. Ashley Hammerski is now going to pinch run for Gertis, the pitcher. So Maria Hagen up to bat. Runners on first and second, nobody out. She shows bunt, pops it up, but thankfully for the Scarlets, it's going to go out of play. Scarlets trying to respond after Northfield took the 2-1 lead in the third. Beautiful bunt. That's going to be a tough play. And Hagen beats out the infield single, and all of a sudden we have bases loaded and nobody out. Beautiful bunt that just died, and Hagen with her speed able to beat it out.
Left fielder, number 3, Jillian Olsen.
So bases loaded of Scarlets. It's going to be Jillian Olsen up, and remember back in the first she was robbed. A Northfield shortstop, Minson, made a beautiful play to rob her of a hit. Northfield infield playing in, nobody out. Bases loaded, Jillian Olsen the hitter. 1 strike the count. She's going to fly one that's going to be tough, but it's going to go foul. A great effort by the Northfield left fielder to try to dive and catch. It's going to be 0-2 the count. Tough spot, bases loaded. 2 strikes, nobody out. Third inning, Scarlets trailed 2-1. It's going to be a pop-up. It's going to be a tough play. The catcher calling for it. Third baseman kind of runs into her, but the catcher hangs on for a tough play. And Olsen's going to be out on the pop-up.
Center fielder, number 2, Maddie Bodie.
So 1 down, bases still loaded, and it's going to be Maddie Bodie, the center fielder for the Scarlets. Ball 1 just outside. So Bodie, if you want to learn a little more about her, we have an article on the 24/7 Ball Sports website. Good cut, but she just misses it. Even the count at 1-1. The Scarlets' number 3 hitter in a good position right here. Bases loaded. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Inning started with the 8 and 9 hitters getting on base with a walk and a hit. And then Maria Hagen followed with a bunt hit. Another pop-up, though. It's going to be shallow left. And the shortstop and left fielder can't decide what to do. That's going to drop. A run's going to score. Everybody's going to be safe. And we're tied at 2-2. With 1 out and bases still loaded of Scarlets. It's a tough play. The left fielder running in. And the third baseman with her back making a tough play too. Lack of communication probably, but nonetheless, the Scarlets will take it. Now it's going to be Carlson, the batter. Takes ball 1. 1 down, bases full of Scarlets. Game tied at 2. Good hard cut, and these Scarlet hitters getting their cuts in. Bodie with the RBI to tie the game up in the third. Only one down, 1-1 the count. And that's going to go fouling out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the Scarlets cleanup hitter, Carlson.
Where is it? Lucia!
Big spot here. This pop-up is going to be playable. Third baseman calling for it. No chance for anyone to tag, so that's going to be 2 down. Big out for Northfield. So the last hitter the Raiders want to see right now is Carly Emery, who last time up had that big home run. So 2 down, bases loaded, tie game. Carly Emery up to bat. The reigning KUIC Prep Athlete of the Week. Already 1 home run in the game. She'll take a single right here. Strike 1 on the low pitch. 2 down. Takes that one and hit the outside corner for a strike. So 2 strikes now. To Emery, the power hitter with bases full of Scarlets. Tie game. She's going to pop it up again. Could be a tough play. The center fielder running in. It's the left fielder who catches it after a collision with the center fielder. Northfield might want to talk about their defense right now and talking a couple of collisions.
3 hits, there were no errors.
Fly ball that dropped in to tie the game up. An opportunity for the Scarlets, but they get 1 to tie it up, and we're through 3. Bummer for the Scarlets with the middle of their order up, and just they hit it, but they were pop-up, so no chance for anyone to tag up. And then back on Maddie Bodie's hit that scored the 1 run. All the runners had to hold up in case that ball was caught, so only 1 run could score on that hit. So we're going to head to the 4th inning now, tied at 2-all. Got a good one here. For Northfield, lucky to get out of that with only 1 run. Had bases loaded with nobody out. Scarlets just get 1. So for Northfield here in the 4th, it's going to be Horman, Triplett, and Holman. 6, 7, 8 hitters. For the Raiders in a new game, now we're tied at 2 each. West took the 1-0 lead. Northfield came back to take the 2-1 lead. And now West tying it up at 2. Top of the 4th, it's going to be the catcher, Horman, batting for Northfield. And she's going to fire a shot deep to right. And she's going to be in with the stand-up double. Thought maybe it had a chance to go out, but the opposite field hit. So now Northfield responding with the leadoff double. Going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Hey, for your attention, please, running for Olivia Horman, number 21, Rita Langford.
That's going to bring up the first baseman, Triplett.
For the Raiders, playing first base, number 13, Jenny Triplett.
So the Raiders have a runner on 2 with nobody out. 4th inning, tie game. Shows bunt, but she pulls it back. It's in the dirt. Bant's able to keep it in front, but the runner will advance to 3rd. So now Northfield with a runner on third, nobody out. Good heads-up base running. And the ball in the dirt. A good job by Bance to keep it in front. Pitch was a ball. Just a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Pitch is high again, now brings it to 3 balls and no strikes. Runner on third for Northfield, top of the 4th. Swinging at the 3-0 count. Bobbled by Carlson, but she recovers to get the out. So 1 down, the runner stays at third. And it's going to be the right fielder, number 7, Holman. So still a runner at third for Northfield. Good job by Carlson to play after bobbling it. And there's a great block by Bance. Saved a run there, ball 1. And a base hit down the right field line is going to give the Raiders the 3-2 lead. It's kind of poked that shot into the outfield for the hit, and Northfield takes the 3-2 lead in the 4th. So still 1 down and a runner on 1 now. Can bring up the number 9 hitter, Snyder, the left fielder. Curtis delivers low, ball 1. It's a back and forth game. We're in the top of the 4th where Northfield just took the 3-2 lead. Snyder now with the foul ball, 1-1 the count, 1 out. Runner on 1. Snyder hits in the number 9 spot in the lineup. She grounds on a nice play by Rayberg. And it's going to get the 2nd out. She cut that one off. Looked like it was going to be a base hit. It's a big play because now Northfield's at the top of their order.
12, Courtney Graff.
Courtney Graff, the hitter. It's a runner on 2 with 2 down. Northfield back to the top of the order. Curtis tries the changeup. It's going to be down for ball 1. Graff, the lefty slapper, leadoff hitter for Northfield. Ball 2. Clouds are kind of surrounding the field, but no rain yet. And there, Gertis clips the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on 2nd. Northfield just took the 3-2 lead in the top of the 4th. She's going to foul, and it's going to be a tough play, and it's going to go out of play. Good hustle by Olsen, the left fielder for West. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Northfield still has a runner at 2. Ground ball, it's going to be a tough play because Graff is speedy. They're going to get her out. So Northfield with one run after a leadoff double and an RBI. So Northfield leads 3-2, but West will be coming to bat in their part of the 4th. For those of you who might just be joining us, the game started a little bit early to try to avoid the rain. It's been a back and forth contest. West took the 1-0 lead off of a Carly Emery home run, but then Northfield came back and took the 2-1 lead. West tied it up at 2 in the 4th on a Maddie Bodie RBI. And then Northfield in their top of the 4th just took the 3-2 lead. A game that's featured a couple of defensive miscues with the ground kind of being a little bouncy. A couple of great defensive plays. Some heads-up throws by the West defense. Great catch by the Northfield shortstop Menson to save a hit. Just what you'd expect between two of the top teams in the Big Nine.
Scarlets in the bottom of the fourth inning, the catcher, number 9, Lydia Bance.
So leading off in the fourth for the Scarlets is Lydia Bance, the catcher. She bats sixth in the lineup, so 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Scarlets. She takes strike one. Bottom of the fourth. She fouls one back. Should have been keeping a tally of how many foul balls in this game. So 2 strikes quickly to Bance, the catcher. She's going to pop one up. It's going to go out of play. Bance had a couple of nice blocks to save a run. But no balls, 2 strikes to the Scarlets catcher. Nobody on, nobody out. That ball's in the dirt. Blandon, the pitcher for Northfield. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Great game so far, back and forth. He's going to pull one down the line. And she's going to be on. Good 2-strike hitting. So here come the Scarlets now, responding after letting Northfield take the 3-2 lead in the fourth.
Scarlets playing third base, number 18, Lauren Rayburge.
So it's Lauren Rayburge, the third baseman. She had a nice defensive play last inning. Nice grab on a ground ball. So the Scarlets now with the runner on 1. Nobody out. Rayburge takes ball 1. Just getting the sign from Coach Kruzmark. Shows bunt, pops it up and out of play. Seen that a lot with both teams as they're trying their bunts. They're popping them up. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at 1. Showing bunt again. This time she gets it down. A nice bunt. Great sacrifice bunt by Lauren Rayburge. So now the Scarlets have a runner at 2 with only 1 down. And it's going to be Landry DeBow up to bat. She started things off for the Scarlets when they scored a couple of runs, or a run to tie it up. After a really great at-bat, worked a walk. She's swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. Scarlets trailing 3-2, bottom of 4. DeBow takes ball 1. Good job again laying off those high ones by Blandon. It's been her go-to pitch. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Runner at second. DeBow not able to lay off of that one, but a good cut. Like the aggressiveness, she wants that RBI. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Scarlets' first baseman. DeBow thought she had laid off the high one, but it's a called strike 3 on a pitch just at the top of the zone.
The pitcher, number 1, Brooklyn Gertis.
So 2 down, still have a runner at 2, and it's going to be Brooklyn Gertis, the pitcher. She had a solid base hit last time up. Even though she bats 9th in the order, she's come up with some big hits. Can't lay off the high one for strike 1. Blandon, the pitcher for Northfield, has a nice rise bomb. It's been hard for these Scarlet hitters, who are such good hitters, to lay off of it. And there too, that's strike 2. There's a ball that goes up and out of play. The Scarlets need a hit here, trailing 3-2, bottom of 4. Runner at 2. It was Lydia Bance with the leadoff single. Moved to second on a Lauren Rayburg sack bunt, and Gertis takes one right down the middle for strike 3. So 1 hit,
One hit, there were no errors.
and through 4, Northfield is leading 3-2. Blandon coming up big with the strikeout there. Couple of strikeouts to get out of that inning.